Welcome to the Top Flow Sports Show. It's Trey, right back at it. Browns with the victory, 39-38. What a game. It was a lot going on in this game. You know, Browns started off early. Jerome Ford, 69-yard touchdown. Then things got interesting. And what I'm saying by things got interesting is who would have expected the Colts to put up this amount of points against the Cleveland Browns stifling defense? Well, they were able to. After that run by Jerome Ford, everybody in the city of Cleveland was thinking, hey, this is going to go just the way we expected. You know, Watson was out there and everything for a second before he got banged up. And we was looking like we was going to do like a blowout type of victory. I mean, at least we got off to a fast start. And if you're thinking about the defense, you're like, okay, with this defense that they have, with this fast start, it's going to be a long day for the Colts. But the Colts came back and scored early on the Browns defense. Gardner Minshew, I told y'all on the video previously before this, I said, hey, Minshew is no bum. He's not a bum. He's decent. He's going to be able to get them, move the ball. I mean, I thought that it was a possibility he can move the ball, but I didn't really think too many quarterbacks can move the ball against the Browns defense. It's stifling. But then again, what we're having an issue with here in Cleveland is the mobile quarterbacks. The mobile quarterbacks are the ones that's getting, that's ruffling the feathers of the defense a little bit. So once I noticed that, I was like, okay, this is going to be a rock fight. I didn't expect it to be such a high-scoring game. I thought that the defense would settle down eventually, which they didn't. But they didn't have a bad game if you think about it, because what were we missing all year? We were missing turnovers. We were losing the turnover battle every single week. We didn't lose the turnover battle this week. I believe it was 4 turnovers, Browns, and then Colts had 2 turnovers. So that was a big step in the right direction for the defense, if you ask me. Yeah, they gave up more yards and more points than they typically would give up. And I would say a lot of those plays, they gave up on a lot of plays. Like when that whistle don't blow, Myles, you got to keep going. But how could I say anything about MylesGarrett when MylesGarrett is the main reason that we won? He accounted for 20 points himself. He had the blocked field goal. That took away 3 points right there. You know, they ended up scoring, I believe, on that. Then he also had a fumble recovery. They ended up scoring. And then the fumble recovery in the end zone. I counted up at least 20 points that was accounted for by MylesGarrett himself. This guy's the MVP. This guy is the most valuable player on defense, the defensive player of the year. And if they could give a defensive player the MVP, he would get it this year from what he's doing so far. Like that block kick, oh my God, he jumped over the guy and he pretty much just was disruptive all game. But stuff like that is what we were looking for from the defense. I mean, the defense has been good as far as not giving up a lot of yards and a lot of points, but we needed them to impact the game when the offense isn't clicking. We were having some issues on offense. Let's just call it what it is. When Deshaun Watson got hurt and then P.J. Walker came out there, P.J. Walker isn't the guy that's going to get out there and win you games. If you don't have MylesGarrett making the plays that he made, the Browns lose this game by 20 points, at least, by the way things was looking, because we couldn't get the ball moving down the field on offense, other than, like I said, that first start. Now, P.J. did get he did have a few moments where he made some big plays, but when it counted, the refs bailed us out. I mean, and I'm just going to call it what it is. The refs bailed us out because that play at the end of the game was not a pass interference. Although they were calling that a pass interference, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. And then let's not forget about Dustin Hopkins. All-Pro. This year, he's going to be an All-Pro. I mean, it looks like it from now. From what we're looking at from this standpoint, from as of right now, it's looking like he's going to be a Pro Bowler for sure, and maybe possibly an All-Pro. Now that Cade York trade makes a lot of sense, because, oh my goodness, if we had Cade York the way he was looking in preseason and the way he played his rookie year, I can at least 2 games this year we probably would have lost due to missed field goals. So kudos to Dustin Hopkins. He should get Special Teams Player of the Week again, unless they give it to MylesGarrett. Now, MylesGarrett, he might end up getting Defensive Player of the Week and Special Teams Player of the Week. You never know the way things was looking, but it's your boy, Trey, the Top Flow Show. like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. And what do the Browns need to do to beat Seattle next week, especially if they don't have Watson, and it looks like we won't have Jerome Ford. So let's see. We shall see how that turned out. Top Flow Sports Show. It's your boy